Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And we're underway.
Sanchez makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, Peter, I'd be interested to see if they'll be turning to him to build a play up from the back. He's a very good defender too, of course, but defensive abilities alone aren't always enough these days. This guy can play.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Sado did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is the best. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Tunisia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Rashford tries to clear.
He's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Fernandez. He's had it taken off him. Pedri. This is Pepeso. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
And the shot! Goal! First blood drawn.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Balde. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Somewhat off target. Oh, that's a key interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pass is just off target. It's out for a goal kick. Al Kubasi kicks it up from the goal kick. Modric. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rashford.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's De Jong. Their approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now this could be a chance. Rashford. Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get through. Yamal! Rivaldo, very much a man of this moment. This is Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. Azar. Fernandez. Casado. Nicely spread. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Well, the pass
pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bebeto gets through on it, and the finish! He scored! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, this is a great position. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Rashford, pinches it off him, spread out to the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Always onto this. This looks promising. Tries the cut back. Casado with the clearance. He's going for goal! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Bebeto. Ronaldo. And he whips it in. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That'll be slung wide. Now it's De Jong. Sanchez. And the first 45 minutes are up. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Indonesia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for them.
Very happy with how it's gone so far. Underway again. It's Rashford. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good in. Hazard. Pedri. Modric. Vicious ball here. De Jong. Casado. Out to the left it goes. Rashford. Oh, such a clever touch. Cannavaro tries to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Here's a corner. Here's De Jong, and it's Pedri. Shot a goal! Rivaldo. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Almost an hour gone. That is good alertness. And here's Yamal. Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Rashford! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Sharp little ball here. Modric. That's aimed at us. It's bounced back off the post. It's a sharp pass. Kunde. And it's Casado. Now Casado. Eric Garcia. And it's Rashford. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
It's a good foot in there. Hazard going vertical. Valde. Now it's Rashford. Casado. And this is Lewandowski! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lewandowski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Valde. Minutes played. Now it's Lewandowski looking wide. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was never going to make it. It's Bebeto. Can he get it through? Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Fermin. Pedri. Over to the left. And it's Balde. And here's Lopez. Made into space out wide. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And this is Bebeto. Modric. Spread neatly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Kunde. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Now Casado. Eric Garcia. Pedri. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Rivaldo. De Jong. Now it's Lopez. Great ball if he can get there. It's Lewandowski! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. That's a scooter. Picking up the Man of the Match award.
striker, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone who's always let his football do the talking.
Shooting especially, he has one of those genuinely piercing shots.
And tremendous skill as well, and imagination.
Mkhitaryan. Azar. It's Denzel Dumfries. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is Sluta!
Now, who's going to be first at it?
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Cannavaro.
Great ball, and the shot!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Pedri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Dumfries. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
He'd have done well to reach that.
Pedri.
And here's Dumfries.
Into the land, looking to pass their way.
And the shot!
And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Barella does really well to win the ball there. Inter Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start.
And a chance! And it's a goal!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he whips it in. Defending of the desperate variety. And smartly reclaimed. Bebeto. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rivaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Barella opts for safety. And it's DiMarco. Throw it. Calhanoglu. DiMarco. Sanchez deals with that comfortably. That's good running with the ball. Fires it in low. And the play, and it is a goal kick. Serbi gathers from the goal kick. Dumfries. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. Delivers with wit.
How that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out towards the flank. He dumps it clear.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. DiMarco with the short one. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tunisia are looking to go forward now. Bastoni. He's hit it long, but astray. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That looks a decent ball. Bebeto. Aimed in towards the centre. Keeper gets his hands on it. DiMarco. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
No way through there. Modric. Rivaldo. That pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. DiMarco. Now it's DiMarco. Spread neatly. Pedri calmly anticipates. Bastoni. And it's Rivaldo. DiMarco. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Indonesia are still that goal to the good. And it's Mkhitaryan. Spread out to the left. Bebeto does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Sommer deals with that nice and simple.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Mkhitaryan. That's a cute ball. Big header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Martinez. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bayer claims it without any fuss.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance! That should get the job done. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And he was alert to it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bebeto aims beyond the defence, and that could set him on his way. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Serbi. It's Dental Dumfries. Now it's Modric.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that would have won it.
Batistuta really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Calhanoglu tries to pass it through. Oh, good read. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Tura.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Luis Enrique. Calhanoglu, no, he wasn't going to let him past. Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. Bastoni and Mkhitaryan. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game.
think that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that combination of the swagger and class.
Searching pass. There's no other chance.
Yeah, he did well not to stray offside there as well. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
drop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball, but he's also a very deep grip.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid has not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beyond the defence.
They simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
That's well read. And he's in on goal. And takes a shot. They've done it. They have burned the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kubo. There's the shot! Dispatched clinically. Right back in the game. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, good take in a good area. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The most accurate pass. Mbappe. Belling. He welcomes it in. Pass is just off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rivaldo. Bebeto in with the challenge. That's a good ball out wide. Thinks about the shot. He's done very well to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Chance here to counter. Now that's well seen too. Hazard. Half an hour played now. Great vision. Threatening ball. And the shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And there was his third business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of it, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, but the question is, will they be happy to sit on this? Well, he got rigged because he was under pressure.
And the assistant referee had his flag raised for offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pretty loose pass. Now there's a goal! And there's a connection! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So now the difference. Isn't the time to pick a pass? Hugo. So what can they make of this? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Rivaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Searching passes played there. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He had been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
And this is the... And a chance! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Just the goalkeeper to beat. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Oh, it's enjoying that. He evidently loves the contest. Challenge. A sharp ball here. Perfectly measured out. Referee's had a look. He's thrown his whistle for half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good. They're keen to get back out there and take them out further.
Madrid lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Martin is crisp and sharp. That is, puts his foot on the gas.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Just fighting it! Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. He's in plenty of space here. Madrid aiming a corner. Koundé, off to the keeper it goes. It's Koundé. It's Tremaine. A really well measured ball. He's in space and looking for options.
Gets his head on it!
Final touch was poor. Can he spark a counter here? Made out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Look at the space here. That was very necessary. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. The pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? That is a great goal.
Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened. But still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers, and for their opponents, a long way from that. Really well cleared. Selling. Rudiger. It's Koundé. It's Camavinga. Oh, what has happened here? Not the most convincing of passes. Good play on the left-hand side here. Rudiger. Oh, terrible.
Oh, shooting shot! He scores!
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Koundé. Housen. It's Rivaldo. Oh, good spread. Made back in. Backing ball.
Shakes the shoots!
And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Madrid have their third corner. They've played it short. He's got the goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Koundé most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Belletti. It's a searching pass. Made into space out wide. Out for a goal kick. What a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here. And here's Forlan. This is Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Scorer, remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Ribery. Forlan. That's Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been slung wide. Ended up in no man's land. And it's Azar. He's being urged to shoot. Ricci. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Haaland. Rivaldo. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rooney. And here's Haaland.
As it comes, hopefully, the football match will break out soon.
Quality ball. Ribery. Batistuta. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rooney. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's DiMarco. Chooses to go back. Pass somewhat off target. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Batistuta. Ricci does well to get it back. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Alexander-Arnold. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Camavinga. Ribery. That's Batistuta. Rijkaard. It's an imaginative pass. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Forlan. Decent progress down the left. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross to the back post. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's being shifted off here. Oh, that's superb. And that is... It's bounced back off the post. Corner it is. Tunisia with the corner. They're first. A header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Makelele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. There's the crossfield ball. He's on it, can he get away? Rivaldo. Batistuta. Now it's Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Schlotterbeck does really well to win the ball there. Here's Azar. Rivaldo with the cross. Scholes. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Rivaldo. And the shot! That's a decent clearance. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. challenge. Azar. Van Dijk. Now Richie. Rooney. Azar. Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Scholes. And it's Ribery. It's Batistuta. He's only too happy to take that back. Ribery is alert. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. So what can they make of this? Oh, it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well struck.
It's their second corner of the game. Ribery plays it short. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. Probing pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passes short and sharp. Lovely bit of skill. Ronaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ricci. Driving on and making good progress. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's been slipped through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rivaldo in acres of space out wide. And he was alert to it. Rijkaard. Spread it left. Works to Marco. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard, DiMarco, in by DiMarco, Cannavaro gets it away. And still we await the first breakthrough. Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And this is Azar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's done very well to take that back. Now it's Haaland. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ribery. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. Crossing. And he's there to clear it. Alexander-Arnold. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now he's got space here. He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well read, nice interception.
quality and set an example.
Ribery, this looks promising. Real chance!
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
He's gone for goal! This time, surely! Simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Tunisia take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That's gone loose.
Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
DiMarco receives it in a good position here.
There will be 1 minute
Rivaldo.
time.
For Ribery. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Haaland. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Indonesia really deserve a lot of credit.
to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Ribery flashes it up. He's got full. He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Now it's Forlan. Rivaldo. Ooh, delicate chip through.
Decent chance! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting.
Hazard!
He's got away with one there. Tunisia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Haaland is there to clear. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that has been clubbed away. This looks promising.
And Ribery! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Tunisia find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Might be danger here. Alvarez. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. This is Misi, and he's managed to get free. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ribery. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ribery. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this.
He's had a shot!
It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chance for a shot!
Keeper's got his work done.
Hazard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Hazard. Quality ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Forlan! A whisker away from making it 4.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Now it's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And claimed it back swiftly. Good looking ball. Ribery looking to add to his goal. Ribery going face to face with his great rival. And this is Forlan. And it's hoisted clear.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Forlan gets flagged offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Not the most convincing of passes. Somewhat off target. Ribery. Now it's Forlan. And it's Rivaldo.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Forlan. He's having a go. Lacking in accuracy.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Indonesia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Indonesia have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. They're already back up and running after half-time. Spread neatly. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hazard, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Heading backwards. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's superb. It's Forlan! No, not quite.
Forlan really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
And it's Rivaldo. And this is for big chance! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Indonesia are having a ball here. And here's Forlan. Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's their second corner of the game. Ribery moves short. Camavinga. And this is Forlan. Forlan! So we've reached the hour mark. Alvarez is onto this. Forlan under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line.
He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Haaland. Could move up a gear here. No way through there. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta. And here's Forlan. Just eases him off the ball. McAllister. Now Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred.
Tunde.
And here's Batistuta. And this is Forlan. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's chosen to go back. Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Makalele. And the shot's on here. He's going for goal. 75 minutes played. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rivaldo. And here's Batistuta. And he's let fly.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well-timed, excellent interception. Neymar. And here's Forlan. That's gone loose. De Paul. Martinez clears. Oh, red, nice interception. Indonesia are almost home and dry as far as going up is concerned.
You can see how all that tension and pressure we saw before the game, Peter, it's all lifted. Now, no mistakes.
An uncompromising challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's lost his man here. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Smoothly does it. Ronaldo too strong for his opponent there. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. And that's it. Indonesia are going up, and now they can dream.